My boyfriend said, "My parents don't like you. They like my ex." I replied, "Goodbye, Adrian." My boyfriend said, "My parents don't like you. They like my ex." I replied, "Goodbye, Adrian." He laughed like I was joking. "Don't be dramatic, Noel," Adrian said, fixing his tie in the mirror. "It's just a graduation dinner. My parents want Natalie there. It keeps things peaceful." "And I stay home," I said. He shrugged. "It's better this way." Better? 3 years together, and I was the inconvenience. "I paid half the rent for this place," I said quietly. "It's still my apartment," he replied, grabbing his keys. "You're overreacting again." He walked out before I answered. The door slammed. I stood there for a few seconds. Then I picked up my phone and left too. The restaurant was already full when I arrived. Private dining room, glass walls, his parents at the center table, Natalie beside them, smiling like she belonged there. Adrian stood with a glass in his hand, laughing. I walked in. The laughter died instantly. Patricia's smile disappeared. Richard stiffened. Natalie stepped back. Adrian turned slowly. "Noel, what are you doing here?" "Congratulating you," I said calmly. "This is a family dinner," Patricia snapped. "I know." I walked closer and placed a small envelope on the table. "A graduation gift." Adrian sighed. "Now isn't the time." "Open it." He hesitated, then pulled out the document. His face drained. "What is this?" Richard grabbed it and read. "The lease agreement?" "Yes," I said. Patricia frowned. "And?" "I'm the primary leaseholder," I replied. "Adrian is listed as an occupant." Silence dropped over the table. Richard looked at Adrian. "You said you owned the apartment." Adrian swallowed. "And this," I continued, tapping the second page, "is the termination notice. 30 days to vacate." Patricia gasped. You're evicting him?" "I'm reclaiming my apartment." Adrian stepped forward, voice shaking. "You could have talked to me." "I did. You told me to stay home while your ex took my seat." Natalie quietly picked up her purse. "No need to drag me into this," she muttered, walking away. Patricia grabbed Adrian's arm. "Fix this." But his phone started buzzing. He checked it, then froze. "What now?" Richard demanded. Adrian's voice cracked. "The tuition sponsorship." Patricia blinked. "What about it?" I spoke calmly. "I funded his final semester through my company's reimbursement program." Richard's face went pale. Adrian whispered, "Noel." "I withdrew it this morning." Patricia's chair scraped loudly against the floor. "How much?" she asked. $48,000, I said. Adrian dropped into his seat. His phone buzzed again. He read the email. "University billing notice," he whispered. Richard slammed his hand on the table. "You ruined him." I shook my head. "He ruined himself." Guests were staring now. Waiters stopped moving. Whispers filled the room. Adrian looked up at me, eyes wet. "Please, Noel, we can fix this." I stepped back. "You already chose your family," I said quietly. Another notification hit his phone. He read it and went completely still. "What is it?" Patricia asked. He couldn't speak. I answered for him. "I forwarded the financial documents to the university board. They're reviewing his scholarship and housing claims." Richard's face went white. "That's fraud investigation."